ACT Math, test number 4, answer key part 3. So we've knocked off most of these problems. Start with Eugenia. Use a calculator, add up her monthly expenses. When trying to multiply a number 7 by 4, she accidentally multiplied it by 7. Oh, the humanity. So, results 31 more, which the following equations correctly determine Z. So, I had to think about this one for a little while, try and figure out what's going on. She multiplied a number by 4. Well, she was supposed to. She multiplied a number by 7, and it ended up equaling 39 more than what she was supposed to multiply it by. So I think that's the equation. And it's tricky, so what I ended up doing was throwing some numbers in. Let's say she was multiplying by 10. She's supposed to multiply by 4, so she should have gotten 40. Instead, she got 79. So 7 times 10 is 70. So something doesn't seem right. Oh, I don't know that the number is 10, so I can't really determine Z. Matter of fact, this equation can be used to determine Z. Z would be 13. So she multiplies by 4, she gets 52. Supposed to. Instead, she multiplies by 7, and she gets 2191. And is that 39 more? It is. So it looks like I got it right here. And then we look at it and say, manipulate this a little bit. Minus 39, minus 39. Oh yeah, there it is. What's the sum of all the values at x? So you got to solve this. I can pull out an x, which is nice. X squared minus 5x minus 14, and I can divide it by both sides. So it's gone basically. X minus 7, x plus 2. So my answers are 7 and negative 2. Add them together, I get 5. Slick. This one's brutal. I don't think I ever did figure out how to solve this correctly. First term of arithmetic series is 5. And arithmetic means we add up. So if the next terms are 10, 15, 20, that means we're going up by 5. If we're going up by 5, we will never make 159. We just won't. I mean, it's got to be 155 or 160. So I got rid of the first one. Now, here it goes 20, 35, 50. So that would be 5, 20, 35, 50. That's going up by 15s. And again, we won't make 159, so it's not that either. 43 and a half, 82 and 159 means we jump straight there. So maybe it's that one. 5, 43 and a half, 82, and 159. And I look at that and I say, no, from here to here is like 37.5. From here to here is not 37.5, so it's not that one. And this is the last 3 before they get to 159, not the second, third, and fourth terms. So that means it's got to be B. There's a better way to do this if you know infinite, if not infinite, in arithmetic series and the rules, but I just got to logic that one out. I think it works a lot better in terms of solving it without knowing a lot of detailed math. So, student tickets for a volleyball game, $3 each, 3 times a student. And non-student tickets, $5 each. 5 times 9. They made $360. If F represents the number of student tickets sold, which the following is a general formula for the total number of dollars collected from the sales of non-student tickets. So we got to subtract 3s from both sides. Get 5n equals 360 minus 3s. Now this is the total amount that's sold. If we want to divide by 5, we could do that. And that would tell us how many tickets are sold, because that's what n means, how many tickets. But if we want just dollars, then we're done. 360 minus 5s minus 3s. That's it. Goofy problem. Really got to think before you jump ahead on that. Which of the following represents the solutions of this one for the inequality? Well, number line it. Got negative 7. Fill it in. And 8 minus 2x, 8 equals 2x, x equals 4. Try 0 to 0 work. Get 7 and 8 is 56. Yes, it works. Always check. Check 10. We have a really negative number, so no. And negative 10. We have a negative, positive, so it'll be negative, so no. So it's between 7 and 4, which looks like negative 7 and 4, this. In the figure below, angle Y is a right angle, and the measure of angle X is 45. So we have a 45, 45, 90. What's the ratio of YZ to the length of XZ? So how this works, if we had 1 here, we'd have root 2 here, 1 here. So it'd be 1 over root 2, which any good math student would rationalize. But I look over here and I see that it's just sitting right there. So they decided not to rationalize it. I'm shocked. But that was smart of me to look at the answer key first. Tangent of theta equals negative 6 over negative 8, and they are in the top. Well, tangent is positive here, so we've got to be over here. Theta, tangent's opposite over adjacent, 6 over negative 8. That makes this 10. What's cosine of theta? Cosine would be negative 8 over 10, which again, any self-respecting student would do that too. But for some bizarre reason, they left it as is. At George Washington High School, 65% of your students have taken at least 6, and 40% of the remaining have taken 4 or 5. What percentage have taken 3 or less? So 65% are accounted for. We have 35% left. Multiply them by 40%, and we get 14%. So 65% took 6 or more. 14% took 4 or 5. It gives us 79%. That means 21% are taking less than 4. Tricky problem. Figure below, rectangle has sides length 12 with 4, F and G are midpoints. So with 4, and we'll go 6, 6, 6, 6. 4, 6, we do a little a squared, b squared equals c squared. We get root 52. Root 52. What is the perimeter of this thing? Well, root 52 is 2 root 13. Sorry, don't know what's going on here. Plus 2 root 13, because there's another side. Plus 6 gives us 4 root 13 plus 12. Should put the 12 out front. Done. Hard problem. Not impossible, just hard. The line in the standard coordinate plane has slope 3/2. It goes through negative 3, negative 2. A equals, so a little formula is never bad for this one. 7 minus negative 2 over a minus negative 3 equals 3/2. 7 plus 2 is 9. So I could cross multiply. But I know I'm going to multiply by 3 to get here, so I'll just multiply by 3 over here. Get 6 equals a plus 3. A equals 3. And since I kind of shortcutted the problem, I'm going to look at it, make sure I did it right. I'm going to do a quick 7 minus negative 2 is 9. 3 minus negative 6. 9 over 6 is 3/2. Looks good. We got a trapezoid here. 54 square inches for the area. I don't have the area memorized. Actually, I do, but I don't like using it. To do a problem like this, just draw this over here. And imagine this triangle is just over here somewhere. I'm just going to leave it as is. Because this way we can say, all right, this is 24. So the area, I should stop writing on those. 54 minus 24 is 30. So the area of this triangle is 30. 1/2 base, we don't know. I'm going to call it x because we've got a lot of b's here, times the height, which is 6, equals 30. 6 over 2 is 3, divided by 3, x equals 10. So this base will be 4 plus 10, 14. And at this point, go back and prove me wrong. Say this was 2, 4, and 8. It'll work. It doesn't matter where you draw your triangle. Triangle area is always the same. if the height and the base are the same. So you can draw it any way you want. Which of the following characterizes the value of A for which this is true? So 8A at 13, 32, A is greater than 4. Careful, I nearly picked the first one. J. Figure below, length of KL are given in inches. What is the area in square inches of triangle J? ML. This is an 8, 15, 17. So base is 9, height is 15. 1/2 9 times 15 is 67.5. Which of the following is the solution for this? I'll multiply both sides by 3. We get negative 3x plus 21 equals 2x minus 19. 5x equals 40. X equals 8. And just to screw with us, they put it, actually I made a mistake there. No, I don't think I did. They put it in this weird little form. Does 8 work? I thought it didn't. 16 minus 19 is negative 3. Negative, over 3 is negative 1. Yeah, 8 works. Huh, did this wrong last time. I got 7 point something last time, which put it in the same bracket. I got lucky. Figure below, how many units long is QR? The arc of QR. So we need 120 over 36. Pardon me, 360. Times 2 times pi times 12. We got pi in the answer, so we can just ignore that. This is 1/3. It gives me 8 pi. Notice that some of these last ones are very quick. So if you can really keep moving, you should be good. Given the graph below, they're perpendicular. What can we say? Well, perpendicular slopes multiply up to negative 1. The only one that does that is this one. I go through all the rest and cross them out. And that's it. Done. So again, a lot of these last problems are not that hard. 7, 24, 25. Computer hates me. What is cosine of u? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Done. Look how fast we're blowing through these last problems. Point M. Yada yada. Find me point N so that y equals negative 3. Bisects this. So it should be up here somewhere. It's on the 3 line, so pi. And from here to y equals negative 3 is 4, so I gotta go 4 higher, so that gets me to 1. And again, you can check it. That distance is 4, and that distance is 4. That's it. Good luck on the test. Hope things work out for you.